Hello good people, hope you're doing well. In today's video we're going to review the Southern Palm Beach Resort in Diani. We were in Diani. Yeah, so I'm going to go straight to my review. Number one, the location. The location is the hotel is actually between the road and the beach. How amazing. Hey, that was everything for me. That is A1. Yani, if you want to move around, you are just next to the road. So if I want to go to the beach, it's just a walk in my barefoot, no bags, no nothing. Amazing. Number two, if I want to go out, my official mode of transport when I am in the coast region is tuk-tuk. Yes, tuk-tuk. So I just go outside the gate, I get my tuk-tuk, and off I go to my destination. Although those tuk-tuk guys are now taking advantage of local visitors, please, that expensive price, please charge the international travelers. Some of us are hustling. They're not even on holiday. They're out there looking for content, and here you are charging us so expensively. My friend, imagine we took two tuk-tuks. The first group, they paid 150. The second group, they paid 200. Can you imagine a whole difference of 50 shillings and you're being picked from the same location and dropped at the same location? Please, bear with us. Some of us are not on holiday. Some of us are out there hustling. So, yeah, that was a tick for me. Number two, we're going to review the staff. Reception, terrible. You arrive, no communication. You're told to wait for some time before you... Okay, I agree. We arrived very early, and it was, at the convenience of any other residents who are going to leave early. And you know, in most cases, even you and I know. Comment down below when you ever checked out before 10 a.m. Comment. Let's see who can say otherwise. I have never. So I can't complain that we were kept waiting because we got early. That is not a complaint. It is us who decided to come so early. So that's not a complaint. The complaint is how we are being handled. You see, you can't tell me that you're waiting for people to check out and shortly you will have a room. 1 hour down the line, no communication, no room. We had to devise a way of going to the washroom, change and hit the beach. Actually, that is an idea for any hotel, any resort. Whenever you have guests arriving earlier than the check-in time, the official check-in time, give them a towel, send them to the beach. Those people who are tourists, especially domestic, they get excited by the beach. I don't know about international, but I get excited being by the beach, and I also get excited by the pool. So it's very easy. Give them a towel, send them to the beach, just put for them stuff. So, and that's what we did. We got into the washroom, changed to our costume, and headed straight to the beach, aka swimming pool. Whatever you can do by their backyard. Yeah, I'll show you how beautiful their pool is, how the ocean view is just on another level. I love. For that one, is a tick. For reception service, is a thumbs down. Yes. So the food area. Hey, my friend. Hey, her name is Defense. Defense is on point. Defense made us forget the poor reception at the reception. Defense made us full as we were hungry. I don't know whether this video or what we ate will go up fast, but my friend, from a kibandaski to an upgrade of pizza, burger, chips, everything. My friend, let's talk about the wait after the holiday. Please, for now, it's celebration time. The wait, we talk about it after the holiday. Yes, so that is another one. Even in the dining area, the service was on point. Even the chef came to check whether the food was okay. The lady who was in charge, I can't remember her name, also on point. There's a lady who disappointed me. I was introduced to one of the guest relations, and I expressed our concerns, aka and grievances, which of course I will share as we go along. And she told me, give me your room number. Since I'm going to see someone there, I will look for you, or I will come back here. She never showed up again. Not even the next day when we were checking out. I don't want to name names, but I remember her name. That was a disappointment. So for staff, is a 2. And the 2 is only because the catering services were on point. Another housekeeper was complaining while I was complaining. Let me tell you, even if you're not happy about your employer, do not badmouth your employer to your clients. This client is the one who is paying your bill, and this employer is the one who has given you a job. So you need both of them. There is none you can try to impress. If you're complaining for me, the best you can complain for me is go to the guest relations and express my grievances. Do not support me that yes, I was not properly treated. That is very unprofessional. Even if you're a subordinate, don't look at your superiors as bad people. Honestly, do not badmouth your employer. My take, especially if you're in the hospitality industry. Before we finish on staff, I want to talk about service, whether it was formal or just casual. For the reception and the manager who sits around there, that was casual. They didn't treat us like guests, and I don't want to say what they actually said, but they need to work on their customer relations and ensure whatever I have booked for, whatever I have ordered, you give me. Do not shortchange me. By the way, I have never been shortchanged in a restaurant. This was my first experience. And thank God they did not know I am a content creator, so they had no reason to impress me. Yeah, so that was a plus for me actually. And to talk about being a content creator, I sent them an email 2 weeks before my arrival, asking them if they can talk about their hotel with me. And to date, this is almost 2 months later, no response. So I guess I should say I was not surprised by the physical treatment, because if you're not responding to emails, they respond to Instagram. In fact, I first sent the Instagram and they replied with an email address where I can send. I sent, no response. I sent them a reminder on Instagram. They said resend. I resend, no response. We move. Anyway, for me, actually, I prefer being independent because I will give you my honest review and what to expect when you go there. For the people who provide service at the restaurant, at the snack center, and anything food, thumbs up. A-star service. Defense. A-star service. I can't remember the other lady's name, but also hers was an A-star service. So, if you need to be in a restaurant where there is good food, Southern Palm is a destination. The food is good. The service at the food center is good. The reception, they need to work on it. I don't want to give our experience in detail. Let them just work on it. And for the reception service, I would give them a 1. For the food service area and the chefs, a clean 5 out of 5. It is not perfect, but it met my expectations and exceeded. I will talk about outdoor and indoor space. The first room was so crowded, it had a bed and a cot. I thought people get cots when they order or they request. I mean, if I'm traveling with a baby, I can request to have a cot in the room. That is what I thought. I could be wrong. Comment down below with your take, because honestly for me, that is my expectation. But in this case, we were given a bed and a cot. And the bed was upstairs. For those of us who are short, you're literally climbing a bed. I don't think that's what we booked. Anyway, we are going to head there. So the room was, I would say, a bit crowded. Not so small. It was not like a cube, but it was a bit crowded. Yeah. The video for the room will be a vlog on our Just World channel. So I will leave the link down below so that you can see how the room actually looks like, so that I don't sound like I'm exaggerating. But to be honest, I don't have much of a complaint about that room, only that that's not what we booked. First, we were supposed to be given a twin. We were given that upstairs bed. Yeah, so that was a thumbs down. Also for housekeeping and the reception, I can't ask for a twin and you give me a bed and a cot. I didn't ask for a cot. I didn't say I'm coming with a baby now. Anyway, it's okay, we move. The next thing is the location. Like I said, the location is on point, in between the road and the ocean. Nothing beats that. The size is reasonable. There's a whole space outside. You don't feel congested, you don't feel crowded. The next thing is the outdoor and indoor space. Like I said, our first room was just crowded. Our second one was a bit spacious, especially we got now the twin that we wanted. So we were happy, yeah. So I think as much as we complained, we got the room that we wanted, but you see, we got it the next day, not the same day that we wanted. So that is a disappointment, and that's a thumbs down for the reception and the guest relations team. For the food, the quantity was at your disposal because it was a buffet. The quality was good, the food was yummy. My highlight was the nyama choma dinner. They have 3 modes of food options. You can have Italian, you can have nyama choma, and you can have the normal buffet. Yeah, so we chose the normal buffet for 2 nights and nyama choma. Yeah, so everything was okay. The only thing that I didn't like about the restaurant, and that is because it is me, it is not that it is a bad thing, is that they actually specialize more on Indian food. Yes, indeed, there were so many Indians in the hotel, but there was a reasonable portion of Africans. I didn't get a variety of African food. I didn't see mukimo. If it is about going to cultures, I didn't see mukimo. I didn't see chapati. Every day was rice. Tomorrow rice. I didn't even see biryani. I didn't see pilau. Did I? I didn't see. Yeah. So it was a bit not, there's no variety, so to speak. But the food was fresh. The quality was good. And the quantity was also reasonable. As always, we have to read other people's reviews. I do not want you to think maybe our experience was amazing or we had a few gaps here and there only. We would want to see also what other people experienced. And I'm going to start with one here, which is about rooms, because I think that was our major concern. And it says they have been given 1 star by PS1, and this is on October 8th, and he's in England, United Kingdom. He said, waiting for our room to be available. Arrived at the hotel at 11:30 and was told the room is not ready. 3 hours later and counting, we are still waiting. I think it's the same day he arrived. Be nice if the reception staff take our situation seriously rather than making phone calls here and there. Thanks. So I think it's not the first time people are complaining about the rooms. Like I said, this seems to be an issue of people arriving early. So the hotel responded and told them that they are sorry about the experience and indicated that their check-in starts from 1 p.m. That is 13 hours East Africa time. So at least they responded, but I feel this should be clearly communicated to the guests when they are booking so that we don't have expectations of 11 a.m. The other issue I'm going to read about, it's also a negative comment, obviously because of our experience. The color thing was bad, and I don't want to comment more as a Kenyan being treated badly in my own country. Staff treat Kenyan tourists differently from the white foreigners despite paying the same for services. That's something I detest, and I felt like a second-hand client. We must be proud of our own. Staff should be taught to treat all colors the same. Other than the poor reception for us, every other staff was kind to us. So maybe this was a bad experience. Of course, there are good reviews. Stunning resort with lovely tall palm trees and a perfect beach setting. The best food and staff service around. That was amazing. That was in September 2023. There's also another one who said, great relaxation stay, much needed break in a lovely beachfront hotel. And they indicated that this was their second stay in the hotel. So you can see at least their recurrent visits. Another one said, a very satisfying experience, 10 minutes from Ukunda Airport. Then he said, well-spaced rooms, blending into manicured lawns with tall palms and exotic mature trees. And so many good things. So basically for me, overall rating is good. But if they work on the few gaps that they have, it can even be better. And like I said, I can always go back when their services get to improve. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new, kindly consider subscribing. If you're returning, thank you so much for always coming back to watch our videos. See you on our next one. Bye.